Hello guys, welcome to Sugosha Media. I'm Richa Sharma and today we have amongst us Mr. Manish Bhosle uh, of A1 Fence Products. So sir, with threats evolving from traditional intrusions to drones, autonomous systems and coordinated swarm attacks, so how do you see the role of perimeter security changing from passive barrier to an intelligent real-time security ecosystem?
Okay. So see, passive barriers were the thing of past, where there were no cameras or drones, or the threats were largely from land. Since the threat levels have also evolved, and we have seen in multiple wars which have happened around the world that the technology is taking away. The war is more of a technological warfare. Drones are coming in, high-speed drones are coming in. Uh, the intrusion doesn't really happen on the ground; it happens from below the ground, and there are various ways of intrusion which keeps on happening around the borders or on the political borders. uh, Perimeter security has to evolve along with this evolving threats, and I see that integration of bunch of things along the perimeter, physical security or physical fence. While I'm saying that physical fence is very important, but integrating with that with certain type of surveillance, certain type of detections, delays, and then elimination can work better as we move forward on towards addressing the threat levels which are day by day, which are innovating, and hence the fence and the perimeter security will also have to keep innovating themselves.
Okay. So, as critical infrastructure like such as airports, data centers or military installations, oil gas facilities, have unique security requirements. So, how can smart perimeter solutions be customized to provide a layered protection without compromising the operational efficiency of these infrastructure?
So very good question. Okay. So first of all, for any of these infrastructure, we need to understand what is the threat level, what is the kind of threat, and how soon or how delayed you want to intercept that threat. So the first and foremost is detection of the threat. Okay, first identifying what kind of a threat you want to eliminate, then the detection of the threat, and if the threat reaches your perimeter, how much you can delay that threat level or that intrusion till your QRT, your quick response team, comes and eliminate that threat. So if let's say if I'm talking about airport infrastructure, and airport infrastructure will also need a different type of understanding of the perimeter. If it's a data center will need a different type of understanding of a perimeter. A lot of time we see that if there is an entry and a vehicle loaded with ammunitions would come into the premise, and so we need to understand if that is a kind of a threat, then bunch of things will not work. Then there is something called as vehicle mitigation, hostile vehicle mitigation products. So we have crash rated bollards, crash rated gates, crash rated drop arm barriers. So something like that have to be put in. So security is never a one thing and fits for all. It has to be layered. Like first is for detection, deterrence, and then elimination. So it has to go through different layers, and that everything depends upon what kind of threat assessment you have for that particular premise.
Okay, so as India continues to modernize its border infrastructure and strengthen the critical infrastructure of the country, so how do you see the need for indigenous solution in and companies in developing world class perimeter protection solution under Make in India and Atmanirbhar Bharat initiatives?
So, Make in India initiative is one of the most probably delayed initiatives. I would say this was highly needed. India has a potential to develop good solutions, and today also we have seen in the conference that bunch of the organizations which are there or OEMs are there are doing Make in India. A1 is a 100% made in
Made
India
in
company. It's an Indian MNC, and we take pride in that. We are one of the biggest in India, and we have been spread across, and we are exporting to the world. We have been securing world's political borders, also at the same time Indian political borders. So Make in India, I think India has immense talent. If we see an immense capability and capacity to do something to ensure that there we secure our own perimeters or we secure our own assets much in a better way than what other world or other countries would be doing and they would do for us.
So talking about A1's A1 Fence products now. So, as you said, you are one of the biggest companies in this sector and you are completely indigenous. So, how is the company evolving its product portfolio to address emerging security challenges through smart fencing or integrated sensors, etc.?
So I'll give you a little gist of how
Yeah.
Avon has evolved over a period of 25
Yeah.
years. So when Avon started, Avon was doing just one product. That was a concertina coil, which we largely see on wall tops or army settlements and all. From there, we went on towards making better fences. We went on making welded mesh, which are powder coated, which are uh, coated for different terrains. A high corrosive atmosphere or high corrosive terrain would have a different kind of a coating. So we have evolved to that also. As you rightly said, that security threats are also evolving. We move towards making our fences smart. We have bunch of sensors which are also manufactured by A1 Fence put up on the fence, which gives us well in advance notification of if anything is happening on the fence. Now we see the new trend of drones. On the world map, A1 Fence is one of the best companies which manufactures anti-drone fence. These are physical barriers, and these physical barriers are in tune to the height of 30, 40 meters, 50 meters tall fences are put around a critical infrastructure. So anti-drone fences are there. A1 has invested heavily into making fence smarter. We have a fence which itself is a sensor, so you don't have to mount any different sensor on the fence. So we call it as fence sense. While we are doing this, we are also diversified into hostile vehicle mitigation, so crash-rated barriers, crash-rated bollards. This is also part of the Avon's portfolio. So in past 25 years, Avon has moved from a single product to now a basket of bunch of products,
Multiple
maybe
products.
around 30, 40 products in their kitty.
Okay. So my last question is, what are your key priorities in terms of innovation, R&D, and strategic partnership, and where do you see yourself? Like, what's your long-term vision? Where do you see yourself in next 5 to 10 years?
So, as far as key priorities are concerned, we want to keep innovating. We want to be an innovation house. We don't want to settle on only a physical barrier. We want to keep innovating towards electronics and bunch of other things. Even also have believes largely into partnering. So we don't think that everything that what we offer into this particular domain of perimeter security should be done alone by Avon. We believe in partnerships. Hence, a bunch of solutions what we offer to this industry or this particular segment is also through partnership. We have radars, which also enables us to identify threat much earlier. We have a bunch of other electronic sensors, electric fence. This everything is through certain or the other partnership. So, in next 3 to 4 or 5 years, what we are going to look at primarily is towards partnering more and more into this domain with good manufacturers and good OEMs. And also, while we are doing in India, we also have our presence in Middle East, USA. We would like to expand to other parts of the world, known as Indian company serving the world into this particular domain.
Okay, thank you, sir. Thank
Thank you.
you.
Thank you.